Well, it's Sunday afternoon. I don't know, I think it's about 3 o'clock or so. I just got back about 45 minutes ago, and part of my little family was on the porch to greet me home, and I drove in some pretty bad stuff from up around Tahlequah from Muskogee to the Interstate 40 was really, really bad. But once I hit Interstate 40, it wasn't too bad. And it really didn't start snowing here until just as I got home. So God provided the safety that I had prayed for, and I actually didn't even see but one car that had slid off the road, and that was before the roads got bad. But I made it home just fine, and I appreciate the prayers for my safety in travel, and glad to see most of my little family here waiting for me. Here's the twins. I don't know where the triplets are. They're probably somewhere where they can get in out of the weather. But here's Lucy and Forrest and Jenny. And it looked like Apache had probably been down here recently to give them some Cheerios and deer food because their bowls had food in it. So anyway, it's beginning to look a little like Christmas. And I don't mind it snowing now that I'm home. And just don't want to stick around too long. Well, I have Miss Lucy standing outside the door waiting for some dinner. So I'm going to attempt to step outside and give her some dinner. It's been snowing pretty hard, but the ground is so warm, none of it is sticking. So I don't have a pretty snow scene to show you, but I've got some pretty sweet little deer to show you. So we'll attempt to go outside and see if we can get them fed. Hi guys. Hey, hi Nina. How's Nina girl? Huh? How's Nina girl? Are y'all hungry? Where's the rest of your gang? Oh my goodness, there's grapes and then there's carrots in there. Where's Jenny? I thought I saw her out here just a minute ago. And Nina wasn't here, and now Nina's here. And Jenny's gone. Get it poured into your bowl, and maybe the others will come before you all get it eaten up. So we gotta share. Pull it in where it won't be getting snow and rain in it. Come on, y'all can eat. Jenny, Jenny, where's Jenny? Nina says, don't call her, she eats too much. So it's just, they're so fluffy. They look so big right now. Well, Nina even looks big, and she usually looks so tiny. Where's my little boy Ranger? Huh? Where's my little boy Ranger? Here comes somebody. That must be, I think that is Forrest. Come here, Forrest. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, guys, let's eat. Come on. Where's the rest of the gang? They were here just a second ago, and by the time I got it all mixed up, some of them had gone away. They think I'm supposed to come when they call instead of them coming when I call. We've gotten quite a bit of snow since I got home this afternoon, but the ground is too warm for it to stick. If it had been a little colder, we'd have had probably a couple of inches of snow on the ground, but as it is, we have none. And Sherry sent us pictures from up at Tahlequah, and they have lots of snow on the ground up there, so I'm kind of glad I braved the elements and came on home. And of course, if we got snow down here, I wanted to be here to see it. So I thought I had to come home and take care of my babies. Come on, Jenny, you're gonna miss supper. Hurry, hurry. Lucy and Nina are gonna eat it up before you get here. They're gonna eat all the good stuff out of it. Come on, hurry. There's Jenny. And I think Forrest is right over there beside her. Oh, that's Ranger. Come on, Ranger. And there's Forrest bringing up the rear. Come on, guys. Come on, I may have to go get some more grapes and carrots, because these guys have about cleaned it all out, I think. Come on, guys. Come here, little boy. Come here, little boy. There's my little pretty boy. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, get up here. Come on. Come on, guys. Hi there. How are you? How are you? Huh? Come on. Come and eat. Come on. That's the way. I didn't get quite all of the grapes and carrots out of there, but I might give them a few more, since the others missed out on some of it, and the little Miss Piggy one and Piggy 2 ate most of the carrots and the grapes. I was hoping we would have some snow on the ground. I think they'd be real pretty running in the snow, but I don't think we're going to get that. So maybe next time. This guy here is not looking for Lucy. He's looking for food. He's getting pretty doggone brave. You know, not long ago, whenever we had a cold morning, I debated about fixing something warm for the deer. And it was really cold this morning. I think it got down to 26 or 28. And, well, let me back up. Last night, after I got home from Jordan's graduation event, it was cold, it was snowing, so I just fixed me a bowl of oatmeal and some bacon and some toast, and that was my supper. And I didn't quite finish it off, and Lucy was laying on the porch, so I set my bowl out there for her, and the next time I went back out there, it was empty. So we've got a friend that has come to eat with him. And the other day I had talked about, gosh, when it's cold, it would be nice if you could feed them something warm. So this morning I fixed a little pan of oatmeal and put some in a bowl. I added a little milk, mainly to cool it off, and then put just a little tad of sugar, not much. I don't like my oats without sugar. And put it in a bowl. Well, the other part of the family came and they ate their deer food, and they ignored the warm oats, and Lucy finally came around, and she's been eating that oatmeal. I don't know that she'll eat the whole bowl because that's quite a bit. I fixed enough for the whole family. But she's been standing there eating her oats, so we'll see how that works out. I'm not going to make it a habit. But I just thought with it so cold, it might feel good going down the tummy. You never know. Well, I stepped through the kitchen and I saw a porch full of hungry little critters, and so I decided I'd go out and give them a scoop of deer food, and looked out on the yard and saw Lucy coming around the building out there because she heard the feed bucket open, and this little man here was standing in the yard waiting for her to come around the corner. Now, I don't believe that it's the one that we were watching all week last week. I don't think he's quite as large, and I don't think his antlers are quite as spread. Now, I might be wrong, but I don't think that is the one we've been watching. But when she came around the corner, he took off after her. And I said, "Run, Lucy, run." So Lucy ran up on the porch, and Lucy is eating some deer food up here with the rest of her family. I'm shooting from inside, so I can't really get everybody that's on the porch. But I wanted to show you this guy here that has shown up here, eyeing Lucy. And I don't think that is the one that we were watching, but it might be. Uh-oh. He's gonna come and look a little closer, I think. I don't know if he's eyeing Lucy or eyeing the food bowl. Well, here's Lucy, just kind of relaxing. It has finally warmed up after a cold night. And here is her new suitor. And like I say, that's not the same one that we were watching last week. This guy is a little younger, I believe. He's not as scarred up as the other one was. So I'm pretty sure this is a younger deer. He's still a good-looking guy, but she has a new one to contend with, I guess, and not thinking she's any more fond of this one than she was the other one. So we shall see what happens. I don't like to shoot videos through these windows, but the moment you open the door, they don't stay put for whatever it is you see out there that you would like to take a picture of. They disperse, and so you ruin the moment. I will try to step out here in a minute and see if we can get a closer look. That big boy, he's just, I don't know, standing around enjoying being Mr. Big, I guess. I've got, it looks like our four right there. There's Forrest and Jenny and Nina and Ranger, I believe, right there. No, there's Jenny way down at the bottom of the hill. And some neighbor deer And then that big boy, he's just sort of hanging around in the middle of all of it. And I guess he's going to wander on, but it was kind of a pretty wintry scene out here for a few minutes. I wish I could have gone out and got a good shot, but I don't think I can. They didn't run too far, too fast. It's because our little ones are used to getting their picture taken, so they don't panic when somebody comes out with a camera. But that's some of the neighbor deer or some of the yard deer and our little ones on a cold, misty afternoon. Jordan is on her way down here. She's going to try to hunt for a couple of days. We're going to make a Bass Pro run and just have a couple of days having fun. But it's a cold day here.
Well, here is Chris. I'm bringing out Christmas dinner. This is 1 week early. Christmas is actually next Friday, but so this will be their Christmas dinner right here. Lucy is trying to come in the house. She's pushing the door open. Chris put a little feed out, called them all in. You can see there's big TC out there, and there is Whitey. They're all coming up to have Christmas dinner also. Those are wild deer. I think Chris has become the official deer whisperer. There's Whitey. That's his first rack. He's a big one. He's almost going to come on the porch. And, of course, now TC is here because Lucy is probably really just about ready. But all the babies going to get in here and get involved in their Christmas dinner. And that's really a beautiful Christmas dinner. That's amazing there. Honey, you did a good job.
Well, it's pretty. I don't know how long it'll be pretty.
It's not going to stay pretty very long.
They don't know where to start.
They don't. Ranger says, I believe I'll pick this carrot up off the floor that somebody slopped off onto the floor. Isn't that beautiful? That is pretty there. And then you look up, and they have guests for dinner, but you guests cannot come up here for dinner. Look at Whitey over there. Isn't he something?
If we have something left, y'all can have it.
Isn't he something? That's awful nice of you, Chris. If they have something left, they can have it. Look at that deer.
Like these little tomatoes or not.
They don't like the little tomatoes so much.
I think they're just hard for Lucy to pick up.
They are hard for Lucy to pick up, no doubt about that.
I don't think I fed them these little baby tomatoes very often.
No, they always had pieces of tomato, and of course the pieces of tomato come out of the garden, and so they are cut up and probably a lot easier to pick up than the round one.
And a lot better to eat.
Yeah. Lucy has a hard time picking up stuff with her broken jaw. For those of you that haven't been with us throughout the saga of Lucy the deer, and next week we're going to have a kind of a look back down memory lane. Chris is going to try to pull some pictures back. We didn't shoot a lot of video of Lucy when we first got her, but how Lucy came about to be a rescued deer, and the triplets, the twins, kind of a little look back on next Friday's video, so tell all your friends about that. But Lucy was caught, and we might even have a special video on maybe Thursday night telling the story of Lucy, so you'll be able to learn exactly about Lucy. But Lucy was actually caught by a coyote or bobcat when she was a fawn.
Probably a bobcat.
Yeah, probably a bobcat, we believe. Like Chris said, we think that she probably could not have gotten away from something as large. And bobcats will grab a hold of a deer by the nose and just hang on with their claws and bite their nose, hang on until the deer just runs itself to death, spins around in circles and circles and circles, and eventually goes to the ground. And somehow, lucky Lucy, as a fawn, like maybe the size of Ranger and Nina, probably about the size of Nina, and somehow was able to get away from that bobcat. She was gone 3 days and 2 nights, and finally showed up in the middle of the night, the third night, and walked in through the dog door. He says, I'm hungry, boss. Oh, but had a broken nose, all cut up. Her face was all cut up, had cuts all over it. And Chris actually let her sleep in the house last night. Let her sleep right beside her in the bedroom. She probably could have jumped up on the bed. Chris probably would have let her also. So she was pitiful. I was out of town filming television shows. But there's the dear's Christmas dinner. And my goodness, what a pretty Christmas dinner. I'd eat that Christmas dinner myself.
Yours won't be that pretty.
Mine won't be that pretty. I bet it will be.
Get out of here, Whitey. Come on.
Whitey's going to come up on the deck. That's amazing. That's amazing. I bet you can get him to eat out of your hand.
I don't want another one to eat out of my hand.
What are you going to do when Whitey's babies show up? Whitey would be a good beau for you, Lucy. Lucy says, I don't want a beau. I want a bowl, not a bow. Hi, baby.
You know that he's got little points on his top of his head?
Yeah. Hi, baby. How you doing, baby? Hi, baby. How you doing, Lucy? You're such a pretty girl with your tongue hanging out, your broken nose. She sees something walking in the woods. She leaves her dinner to be on alert for her herd. She's the protector of the herd. She's the matriarch of the herd. Actually, Chris is the matriarch of the herd. TC's in the mood for love, looks like. Look at TC. TC is in the mood for love.
Oh, they're over here eating the deer food.
That's how good South Fresh deer food. You leave Christmas dinner to have some. They like it. They like it a lot. Absolutely no doubt about that. What a great, big, gorgeous feast for all the deer. We're going to give y'all some too. Y'all wild deer, y'all get some too. And that is Christmas breakfast 1 week early for Lucy and the herd.